Planet Rock, Oasis.
Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Backbeat, the word is on the street that the fire in your heart is out. I'm sure you've heard it all before, but you never really had it out. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the roads we have to walk are winding, and all the lights that lead us there are blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. 'Cause maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonderwall. Today was gonna be the day, but they'll never throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you're not to do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now.
El primer indicio de que la música estaba sufriendo vino tras el lanzamiento del tercer álbum de Oasis, Be Here Now. A sus fanáticos les encantó, pero muchos críticos lo juzgaron excesivamente.
We were talking about this the other night, because it's got its staunch supporters within our camp. And I think the official line now is that if you could go back and listen to it on the day that it came out, it would still sound great, but it just didn't stand the test of time. And it's all right people saying, oh, but you know, oh, the songs are great and all that, but at the end, we don't play them songs live since that tour, never have done. And I don't hear anybody shouting in the crowd for all around the world, you know. So it wasn't a disaster, you know. It was just a kind of it was a mad time, you know. And the clue at that time was in the album, you know. It was all about then.
Su siguiente álbum tampoco cubrió grandes expectativas. Standing on the Shoulders of Giants fue minado primero por la salida de Wixie y Bonehead, y luego porque Paranoid recibía la presión de escribir un álbum de la nada por primera vez en su carrera.
That was the one where I felt the pressure more than anything, because I had to sit down for the first time in... When did that come out? 98? No, 99. I had to sit down for the first time in 5 years with no songs and create something. And I got a bit bogged down in trying to reinvent something that didn't need reinventing. But all the lyrics to that album are amazing. And I think that there's some real proper pieces of music on that, like Fucking in the Bushes and Gas Panic and Go Let It Out.
Roll It Over?
Yeah, there's some Where Did It All Go Wrong? And Little James. But it was kind of, you know, we were all coming out of the party, and it was like recording an album with a serious hangover.
En este punto Oasis estaba cerca de desaparecer como nunca lo había estado. Los miembros fundadores estaban yendo, los álbumes obtenían menos críticas positivas, los problemas con la compañía disquera seguían, su propio interés estaba decayendo.
You know, we'd be speaking to Alan and he'd be saying everything's all right, but then we'd be talking to Marcus, our manager, and he'd be saying it's not all right, you know. And then, unbeknown to us, Bonard and Griggsy were plotting to leave, and we were all kind of going our separate ways, really. I suppose to make you understand fully, you would have to understand the mindset. And nobody gave a fuck. Not in an half-assed kind of way. But you know, when you're on the way up like that, right, it's the most vital thing in your life. But you know, there comes a point where you just can't be asked. because maybe you've had a bit too much success. But you know, and it's not, I don't think, like I say, there's about 6 or 7 great pieces of music on that. That kind of speaks for itself, and I stand by every single word of those lyrics. They're fantastic.
En este punto Oasis grabó Hidden Chemistry, un álbum en el que Noel fue contemplado como alguien fundamental en la carrera de la banda, tanto en términos de haber regresado a su estilo como también a la integración en ella de sus nuevos miembros, Ken y Andy.
I've been in a couple of bands and got tired of it all, and I got this call, and if there was one band that I would have, you know, made a big life-changing decision for, it would definitely be Oasis. You know, hardly anyone else. Well, no one else. It flew over, played with him for a few days, and it seemed to work, and then I was asked to join. Again, was already in. He'd been like cherry-picked, hadn't he?
Well, he was the first person we asked because he wasn't doing anything, and we knew him. And his band, Stereo, was quite similar to ours. It was a very easy decision for all of us to make, I think.
Planet Rock, Oasis.